Hello, welcome to the Manic Pixie Dream Vlog. I'm your host, Caroline Georges, and welcome. So, I'm feeling a little dejected, I guess. I'm just kind of having a hard time. I went through a PTSD episode for for a day or for 2 days, and it's like, I think it's PMS. I think it's connected to PMS. I noticed that, it's around the time when I get my period that, my PTSD episodes kind of start coming on a little stronger. Because, for most of the month, when I think about, I can kind of put it away, and not think about things, and that's fine. But, yeah, just a part of the week, I just feel really, it's really hard. It's really fucking hard. I wish, I did a vlog where I, was going through it, and I was really in it, and feeling those feelings, and I did a vlog, and I posted it and stuff, and then, I don't know, for some reason, I wasn't being myself, that just didn't feel like me, and I was saying things that didn't feel true, or things that I was saying things, I don't know, it's weird how your mind changes, by things like that are just your body chemistry, and how your mind can change just because of your body chemistry, just because I'm about to start my period, I start thinking about how I was raped all the time, and I start thinking about how I've been wronged all the time and stuff, and it's just and then and the memories of it, and how the feelings that those memories remind me of come back, and it's horrible. It's a nightmare, and it's really hard, and I go through that all the time. And it's crazy that that's my life. It's crazy that I have to go through this. It really is a sickness. PTSD really is a sickness. And I worry. I would just, I went out again with this guy, and, it's not what I want. It's not what I want at all. And, it's just, I know this guy isn't right for me, and I don't feel right when I'm with him. He's not the one, and so, but it's just when I'm with him, though, and when we're dancing, and when we're partying, and when we're having a fun time together, it's sort of like we're in our own little world, and we're in our own little bubble, and that's nice, and that works. But now that I'm home, and the date's over, and the party's over, I just feel sort of sad about it. Maybe I should just think, okay, I'm lucky. There's this really cute, really smart, really talented guy who wants to take me out dancing. And maybe I should just be grateful and stuff. But something kind of weird happened last night. He didn't buy my drinks for me last night. Well, he bought me one drink last night. But for the second round, he asked me to buy my own. And he just flat out, he was very honest, and just kind of where he was at. He was just like, look, I owe $1,000 to SAG. I owe $300 in parking tickets. I really can't afford to take you out every time we go out. I can't afford to pay for you every time we go out. And he just, okay. Yeah, that's kind of fair, I guess. And then I thought about going home. Like, I thought about, like, ugh, God, well, fine, you know, and I got a little pissy about it for a second, but maybe that's not unfair. And then I'm thinking, like, am I entitled? Am I entitled? Am I an entitled person that I expect guys to pay for me? Like, I go out on dates all the time, and I don't even bring my purse. I don't, what I need my purse for? Money I'm not going to spend on myself, you know, because the guy is going to pay for everything, you know? And, well, you know, just, yeah, he just, and, but he works really hard, you know, and that's something I always just, that's what I look for in somebody, is if they're a hard worker. And he works really hard, you know. He works every day. He has 2 jobs at 2 different restaurants. And he goes to open mics every day. And he performs all the time and stuff. And, but I don't know, he's not what I want. And maybe I just shouldn't take it too seriously, you know? But I'm just so over that. I'm really just so over that. You know, like, it's when you're young, you know what I mean? When you're really young, you can just date people that don't make sense. You know what I mean? You can just date people even if it doesn't make sense, because you're in love, and because he's sexy, and because he's, you know, smart and funny. And all those good reasons to be with someone. But, you know, I dated a Muslim man for a while. And, you know, I have to say, he treated me really well. I know Muslims get a bad rap of being abusive towards women and stuff, but this guy treated me really well. He was one of the nicer people I've ever dated. And he was so good in bed. And, gosh, I still think about him sometimes, you know? Like, it's just, it wasn't going to work. I'm not going to become a Muslim, you know? I mean, he asked me if I would, and I was just like, no, I'm not wearing a hijab. Sorry. No thanks. Yeah, I think that was literally my response. Like, no, thank you, sir. Like, I think I was kind of snotty about it. But, yeah, but last night, yeah, am I entitled because I think men should pay and provide for me all my life? But why not? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I do want to be a stay-at-home mom one day. I would love to be a stay-at-home mom. I would love to have 2 or 3 kids that I could take care of and stuff. And, you know, the thing is, I don't know. I think that's a job. I think that's a job that I would be willing to do for free. You know? And life is hard. And I was neglected growing up, you know? And I needed parents around a lot more than they were. And so, I don't know, if kids could have just that little thing, that little advantage, that thing that makes things a little bit easier in their childhood, then I don't think that there's anything wrong with me wanting that, or there's anything entitled with me wanting that. I don't know. I'm a natural caretaker, and just that whole idea of that just seems really rewarding, to be honest. So it feels like a job to me. But no, I don't know. Comedy is going really well, and I want to travel. That's a big goal of mine with comedy, is that I want to travel. And I was talking to a comic who tours, and he said that, like, he just got back from Las Vegas. He was performing in Las Vegas. And he said that, like, in Las Vegas, it's like, in the Midwest, people don't give a shit about what you say. You could go on stage and start screaming the N-word, and people in the Midwest won't care as long as you're funny, you know. But in LA, everyone's pretty PC. It's harder to get, you have to be risky, you have to be more brave when you're doing riskier, more risque material and stuff. So, and on the East Coast, people are kind of a mix of the two, and so he says Las Vegas, everybody is a mix of the three. And that just seems really exciting, performing for different kinds of people. And that seems really rewarding. And I want both. I want both. That's what I want. Lots of people get things that they want out of life. And maybe I should just start thinking that way, that I can have the things that I want out of life. And maybe if I think that way, I'll start taking actions that make it more likely for that to happen. And God, I just want to be a fucking mom. Isn't that the most noble job in the world, being a mom? Bringing life into the world, creating people, building them up to be the human beings that they become, the adult men and women that they'll become, and they'll move on to do great things with their lives, meaningful things with their lives, including starting families of their own and being good parents of their own. Making 2 or 3 people that make the world a better place. I want it so bad. Yeah, but I don't know. It's weird. Well, here's the thing. You know what? I'm just going to say it. No. Okay. I'm just going to say it. I had sex last night. And, you know what? Guys can go around and be like, I fucked last night. Look at me and stuff. And be all proud of themselves. And there's no walk of shame for them and stuff. But for me, well, he didn't even buy me a second beer. And I still gave my body to him. What does that make? You know, no. I mean, he's taken me out before. He spent plenty of money on me. It's fine. I get his money situation. And you know what? God, fuck. Should I have slept with him? No. Oh, no. You know what? Men, they, what I was saying before, men don't have a walk of shame. Women have to be ashamed of themselves when they fuck someone. And I am standing against that. I am not ashamed of myself. I like this guy, kind of. And he's a lot of fun to be with when I'm with him. And oh no, I fucked him and he didn't even buy me a second beer. What is wrong with me? Fuck me. I'm so stupid. God, I'm such a slut. I'm such a fucking slut. Damn it. No, you know what? He's very nice. He's very nice. Very nice man. And I'm glad I did it. It was really fun. You know what? And it was on Argyle. And that was where my ex-boyfriend lived. And it's weird. Is it like, am I a slut because I've had really amazing sex on one street on Argyle in Hollywood? Does that make me a slut? No, because I really haven't been with that many people. I mean, for my age and for, like, you know, what I do for a living or what I did for a living, I really haven't been with that many people. Not really. Probably like Yeah, not that many. I don't think. A reasonable amount. And for the amount of dick that gets thrown at me, it should be a lot more. You would think it would be a lot more. It could be a lot more. So I'm not a slut. God damn it. But anyways, not ashamed of myself, kind of ashamed. You know what? Maybe women and women are just different, and maybe just men are made to just be so super fucking proud of themselves every time they fuck a girl, and women are meant to be ashamed of themselves because I gave myself to a man who wouldn't even buy me a second beer. I am so fucking dumb. What is wrong with me? No, 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 no. No, I'm not going there. Not going there. See, this, it's a struggle. See, it is. He's very nice. And he has a really nice book collection. I think that's always good to see. You know, the guy has a really good book collection. And yeah, and then this morning he had to leave to go to work, and he let me stay and sleep in his bed and stuff, and he like made coffee, and it was really nice. So we spent some time together this morning, and I don't know, that was nice, I guess. He's not hard to talk to, but I don't know, there's just something about dating and relationships that I just think that it's just like, I'm sick of playing house. You know, I want something real. I'm sick of playing house. I'm sick of pretending. I'm sick of, you know, I mean, I love drama, and I can make drama happen, and I can project my fantasies onto people and stuff, and so whatever I want in a partner, I can just kind of project, you know, images of that onto a man that doesn't have that within him, you know, and so, and I can believe lies about people and stuff, and it's just like, sometimes I worry, oh, God, just hold on a second, sorry. Okay. Sometimes I worry that fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. It was important. I had to get my vape for it. It was important. I forgot what I was going to say. It feels like playing house. And I want something real. And it just feels like all of my past relationships, I just feel like there's always been something about it that felt a little fake. That felt like a little bit like pretending. And I feel like this relationship, you know what I mean? Maybe there's nothing wrong with me that I want a guy to pay for my drinks. And maybe that's not wrong. And maybe that's what I want. And maybe I settled for less than what I want because he didn't buy me the second beer, you know? And I know that might not sound like a big deal, but it was a big deal to me. But this guy, you know, you gotta understand, he works 2 jobs. He has an expensive apartment. He does comedy constantly, you know, he's a hustle, you know what I mean? I respect that and stuff, and he kind of just laid it down. And he said it straight out, like, it's 2019, girlfriend, come on, like, pick up your side of things. You have a job and stuff. He kind of laid it down, like, kind of, and he said his piece, and that's just how he feels, and I respect that, but I'm a little bit different, you know? But we're gonna do roast battle together on New Year's Eve, so I don't know, maybe I'll have somebody to kiss on New Year's Eve, I guess. That'll be nice. I mean, the man of my dreams isn't anywhere around, so fuck him then, I guess. I want to meet the one so bad. And I worry that I'm only attracted to abusive people or to difficult people. I'm worried that that's kind of my lot in life. That those are the people that I'm interested in, and those are the people that I'm going to keep attracting into my relationships and stuff. Difficult people. At best, difficult people. At best, feisty, difficult people. And at worst, abusive and psychotic people. But do I just have to accept that? Do I just have to accept that? You know, and it's like, it's weird. There's so many fairy tales where, you know, like Beauty and the Beast and stuff, where it's like the prince is sort of abusive in the beginning, and then he turns out to be okay in the end and stuff. And, I mean, that was kind of me and my stepbrother a little bit. People can change. And is it possible that when you just meet the right person, things just snap into place, and that's the person you're supposed to be with, the person that you don't have to pretend with? But is that something I'm going to have to accept? I'm going to have to accept that I am attracted to difficult men, and I have a psychological capacity to handle difficult men. And I don't know. I remember I was fighting with my ex-boyfriend. I wasn't fighting. He was like yelling at me. He was picking a fight. I wasn't fighting. He was fighting. I wasn't fighting. And I was just like, dude, come on. I just want to like sit with you and hold hands and watch TV and just, I'll rub your feet. I'll rub your back. We'll just have a nice night. Can we just do that? Can it just be like that? Can it just be good? Why does it have to be like this? You know, why does it have to be you yelling at me? Why does it have to be you picking a fight? Why does it have to suck? You know, why does the situation have to be so shitty when it could be so good? You know? The situation doesn't have to be fucking shitty. You don't have to make the situation fucking shitty. And you know, with my ex-boyfriends, it's like, I know this might sound horrible, but I hope that the next girl he ends up with, I hope he yells at her too. I don't want to be alone. You know, and I worry that like, oh, what if the next girl he dates, what if he doesn't yell at her? What if he doesn't pick fights with her? What if he changes for her, you know, but he didn't change for me, you know? Or do people just not change? I don't know. I don't know. But change is possible. Change is always possible, no matter what your situation is. I've changed. I don't strip anymore. I have a job. I do comedy. I go out on dates with nice guys and stuff. I'm doing okay. People can change. Anyways, that is my vlog for today. Have a lovely day. Like and subscribe and support the Patreon. When I put it up, I don't know. I'm a little nervous about putting it up because I'm worried people aren't going to donate. And that, I don't know. I just kind of have to be prepared for that. And just if it hurts my feelings, I'll be okay. I will live. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm just worried people aren't going to donate. I really want to do episodes. I really, really want to do episodes. And it's just like, with guests, and I don't know. I'll just, when I'm brave and when it's time, I'll put it up, and eventually people will donate. Okay, anyways, have a lovely day. Bye.